Guys, ever guess what happened? So I went too far with my latest creation. It was way too much for TikTok, and it got banned for, drumroll, being sexually explicit. I will put the receipts here. Now, am I ahead of my time? Maybe. Am I some crazed gooner artist who needs to be managed by hypocritical guidelines from, quite frankly, a mid-app? No. And I'm not really into being punished for posting art that, quite frankly, isn't problematic. Maybe I am the problem, and I just don't see it. But I don't see how this piece is worth the live stream ban or restriction. They literally cut my live off right in the middle of it. I cannot go less than maybe 1 to 2 minutes when scrolling through TikTok lives before I see something inappropriate, and I only follow art accounts. How is this piece any different than the posters you would see at, for instance, Hollister's or going to the beach? I'm not sure where you're from, but I've seen plenty of guys in Speedos or questionable attire when going out to the beach. Is it a problem because he's a guy? Because I painted other pieces on live on TikTok. Multiple of them are cute girls in schmexy bodysuits, and nothing was reported there. So is it because he's a guy? I don't understand where the rules are here. All of these rules are just so arbitrary, and they seem to follow absolutely no real guidance. Do not get me wrong here. Very graphic material does not belong out in the open like that, especially on live streams where the scroller does not even have a consent to or a warning ahead of time of what they're going to be seeing. What I am getting at here is that it seems like every other social media app, they don't actually deal with the real problematic content, and that's the problem. Just doing a quick Google search about this whole issue shows the exact point that I am talking about here. And since we're on the topic and with the current climate of things, I want to show you guys some clips from a news report that I thought was pretty interesting that relates to this whole thing, and again, proves my whole point.
Making news this hour, TikTok's CEO is in the hot seat. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill grilled him on Friday, expressing more concerns about the social media app. The primary concerns are the app's alleged ties to China's government and harmful content targeting younger users. The CEO attempted to fend off bipartisan calls for a nationwide ban, arguing the app's parent company, ByteDance, is not an agent of China. However, he did confirm to lawyers his own kids are not TikTok users.
Did you hear that? The CEO of TikTok's own children do not use the app. I feel like that says everything that I need to say about the whole issue. All of this, on top of the new dystopian censorship that's going on in the app. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about that. Let me insert a clip real quick to back up what I'm talking about and let you guys know, because you might not know that TikTok is on some crazy stuff right now.
In the week following the announcement that the sale of TikTok from Chinese company ByteDance to the American TikTok USDS joint venture had been finalized, accusations of censorship on the platform have been rampant. In the days following the handoff, users experienced lots of errors and glitches, like videos not uploading properly, or videos that appeared to be uploaded but not receiving any views or engagement. Users also had to agree to a new terms of service, which now collects even more data, including precise location data, which other social media apps like Instagram also do. Then users started noticing other strange occurrences, including censoring the name Epstein in private messages. NPR reported that this indeed was happening when its team tested it, but it happened inconsistently. TikTok said to NPR that it is investigating the cause. TikTok blames the recent issues with the app on power outages at one of its data centers caused by the recent winter storm that hit a large chunk of the US, and it is working to get the app back up and running like normal.
Trying to use it to gather more attention to my YouTube channel, but now it's just not worth it. I already wasn't thrilled to be using it to begin with, but I had just finally started gaining some more traction over there, and I wanted to be able to move my followers from TikTok to my YouTube channel. And I just want to talk about something real quick on the side. I know that some of my viewers might be on the younger side, and I want to make a quick PSA to you. You need to be safe on the internet. But really, you need to just enjoy being a kid. Stop spending all your time rotting on the internet. Go be a kid. All right, PSA is over. Let's get back to the art. So I came up with the snail guy here because I've been working on drawing male bodies, and for some reason, for the life of me, I cannot draw male faces. So what do? What's the solution? Put a weird little animal head on it. Why not? And so that's how this came to be. I kind of have a series, like a full collection of them in my sketchbook. I'm going to insert some pictures of my lovely boys right here for you guys.
Can I ask a question? What is wrong with you? Is it a medical condition?
Honestly, probably yes. It is a medical condition. It's called I suck at drawing, so these are the consequences of my own actions. But really though, I'm not gonna lie, these are really fun to draw, and I'd love to make these into like a series, making more wacky dudes, you know what I mean? Like you guys suggest what animal head that I put onto it. I think that would be really fun. Just, let me know how you guys feel in the comments about it. Segue, I recently got into a motorcycle accident, and on top of being unemployed, or I guess, well, technically furloughed because they're working on getting me back, it's a long, very dumb story. But since all of this hubbubaloo is going on, I have a lot of free time. So I plan on trying to post almost daily, since I fill up about 1 to 3 sketchbook pages a day on average. That's how I've been able to put out so much stuff and have these really weird guys in my sketchbook that I like drawing. I think it's a much more relaxed in terms of needing it to be perfect, and it's encouraging to at least my art process because it keeps me creating when I'm feeling intimidated or, doubting my skills that day, or kind of just have like an art block going on. And it just, it's a good get warmed up. Let's get into it, guys. I think as artists, regular people, humans, we all go through periods of not doing the thing we love, be it for a multitude of reasons, but being able to come back and find a way to be able to go back to your thing, your passion, and making meme art helps be fresh. It lets me do it, you know what I mean? It makes me able to come up with something more serious, because constantly making, for the lack of better words, serious art that's not really funny or whimsical in any way can get, boring, And art shouldn't be boring. It should be fun. Art should be fun and weird and not have weird restrictions unless it's truly harmful. In these times, we need a healthy way to express and decompress ourselves without having to worry about censorship from soulless apps, farming data from us, stealing art from artists via AI, and all of the other millions of problems these apps have. I think AI has started this culture of the masses not appreciating real art, and I believe that extends to these apps. The amount of AI slop I get pushed is insane, but ranting about AI is for another video. Let me know if you want me to do a video on that. As you can see, we are pretty much done with Mr. Sexy Snail Man. I hope you like him, and I appreciate you watching my videos. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Like, comment, and subscribe for more wacky, weird content videos from me. And have a great day. Bye!